Hello, Scorpio. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your full moon reading. So, we've got a full moon on the 7th or 8th of April, depending on where you are on the planet, of course. Full moons are all about letting go of things. And so, we're going through the very interesting time on the planet right now, aren't we? Where things have been taken away from us, and it's given us great clarity on what's truly important to us now. It's giving us this space to set off in new beginnings without the hindrance of all of that stuff that society has put on us. So it's a big time of surrender, big time of letting go. Very important full moon because we've got the circumstances now in that space to really let go of things that are holding us back. So, Scorpio, if you would like a private full moon reading with me, keep on watching because there's going to be a coupon code that pops up on the screen at some point. And if you use that coupon code to get one of my full moon readings, the links will be popping up every now and then then you'll be able to get 50% off and have a private reading with me. So I want to give these special offers not just to anybody, but to those of you who are doing this work, who are getting this information and putting it into place. So if you're paying attention, you can have a half price full moon reading with me. Right, so generally, what's going on for you guys, you Scorpios? Let's see what this full moon is all about for you. You've got to be firmer and communicate. Being open to communicate what's really in your heart. Like, I'm picking up this image of you, Scorpio. It's like you've learned how to get by in society. You learned how to work it. You've been doing well because you've learned how to work it. You've learned how to temper your communication so that you get what you want in life. And what I mean by that is like you've learned how to play the game. It's almost like an image of, for example, an image of somebody working in corporate, and even though it's not true to the heart, it's not how they would usually work, It's not how they'd usually be. They've learned, they can put that suit on, they can put that tie on, they can put themselves in that mindset, and they can talk to the boss to pander to their ego, and they can talk to other people and to customers in a way that gets the customer to give them the money or to do whatever. You've learned how to work it like that, but it's not really true to you. And it's come out in your communication more than anything, as you've learned how to communicate it. This is like, say, an online marketer that's learned all of those, how to do launches and things like that. Learned the NLP stuff, learned how to manipulate people, learned how to appeal to people's wounds, and all of that stuff, right? And it's saying that's just learning all the bullshit of society, of how to manipulate, of how to get around people that all have the same kind of ego, the same kind of rules about life and stuff like that. And this is saying it's time to let go of all of that and get back to who you really are and communicate in the way that you really do. Like imagine Scorpio, in your private life, like in your romantic relationships, in your intimate relationships with your family, would you ever communicate to them the way that you do to customers, to people that you work with, that kind of thing? That thinking about that will show you how you've kind of put masks on, you've put this suit and tie on, that kind of thing, to change yourself. And this is saying this full moon, it's asking you to get back to yourself, to be your true self. It's like realizing this is all bullshit. I'm not going to carry on with this. I'm just going to let all of that go because it's not truly me, and I need to be me now, and it's going to actually work for me being me. And first of all, I can change my communication style and actually be open and honest with people and be my true self instead of using those games. And you've learned, I've heard that I keep on hearing that you've learned those games real good. Like you can mold yourself. It's like you're a shapeshifter in a way. You've been able to mold yourself to fit in, but we don't need to fit in anymore, right? Because everything can change now. We can change everything right now. And so you've got to play your part in that, Scorpio, by letting go of that. And it's okay. It's not a problem. Like, of course, it's a great strength to be able to mold ourselves to conditions. It's about being flexible, isn't it? Put us in the jungle, and you've got to be a different person than you are in the city. It's fine. It's not a problem with you. You've had to mold yourself so that you can get by, so you can look after yourself, so you can look after your family. That's a good thing, and it's a great thing, Scorpio, because that shows that in these new times, this new beginning that we're all having, how society is changing now, you're going to be able to morph yourself to that too. So you're very flexible. It's a really good sign. So this is saying you're innocent. Don't worry about that. I mean, don't start being down on yourself saying, oh my God, what was I doing? I wasn't being myself. Yeah, it's true. I've been communicating a completely different way. There's no way that I would talk to my loved ones like that or treat them like that. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it at all. It's actually a good thing about you, Scorpio, because you're able to mold yourself. You're able to change quite easily. You're able to. It's a great thing being able to deal with any kind of situation and thrive, not just get by in it, but thrive in it too. So it's a really good thing about yourself. And so people like you, Scorpio, if you're resonating with this, um, you're the kind of leaders in this because you're going to be able to shift yourself quickly, um, and show everyone else the way. Maybe other people that are struggling, that aren't so flexible, that didn't have that. Maybe the people that struggle to even get by in this world because they were finding it hard to put aside their true self. You're the leader kind of thing for them. So yeah, don't be hard on yourself for all of that. Be still, keep quiet, like meditate more, just like soothe yourself, release the guilt for any of that. It's not a wrongness. It's actually something that's real good for you. Real good for you. And real good for the world too. So we're all going to thank you in the future for having that, Scorpio. What else? You're appreciated. You are appreciated. You've got your place, and all is not lost. We've all been through the experiences that we've been through so far in life for a good reason. It's given you skills. So love it. Love what you've been through so far. It's not a wrongness at all. Everything that the world has been through isn't a wrongness. We've all needed to go through this so that we can build something even better, right? And so your part in that is appreciated, Scorpio. As I said, don't feel bad about yourself for it. You're innocent in all of it. You're not just innocent in all of it. You've played a big part in what's coming about now, in these changes that are about to happen. And you have to get back to your heart now and who you truly are, because look at this. You need to make peace with yourself now so that your passion can come through. So you've got passionate things coming about, Scorpio, from all of these changes. You've got passionate relationships, like relationships on a whole new level, like you haven't experienced before, Scorpio. And your work as well, especially your work is going to change considerably. Something you're really passionate about, something you can really get behind, especially when you're being your authentic self and you're communicating in that authentic way. I'm not saying you've got to do this in the structures that you're in right now. Of course, it's not going to work, but those structures are changing now. And so this is just about you getting ready for that. You're getting ready just by realizing right now what you've been doing. It's like you're seeing the mask that you had to put on now, and you're making peace with that, peace with who you've had to be, kind of thing, so that you're ready for these passion projects, for you truly being yourself and speaking from the heart, and yeah, letting go of any pretense, any masks, any manipulation, or any stuff that you've been doing just to fit in, just so that it'll work in a world full of kind of half asleep people, really. And that's all changing. And you're getting ready to take your place, your true place, and you're very appreciated for that, Scorpio. You're here to play an important part in this evolution of this planet that we've got going on now. We're in very exciting times, very exciting times. So there you go, Scorpio. If you like this reading, please get a like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. How did you resonate with that? What did you get out of it? And Scorpio, did you catch that half price coupon? Because if you did, there'll be a link popping up to book in for one of those private full moon readings and get them half price right now. Have an awesome full moon, Scorpio. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.